Do you remember way back in the day when you could get your mail and you didn't have to disinfect everything in the driveway before you brought it inside the house? Pepperidge Farm remembers. There's gonna be a little bit of potential motion blur in the video today. We're working on this project with a friend. He's getting his Polaris RZR set up so he can drive it. Filming was sort of a secondary thing, so I was just kind of holding the camera while other stuff was going on. I was using the GoPro, so it's got decent image stabilization, but just fair warning, there's gonna be a lot of shaky shots and things sort of spinning around and whatnot. So viewer discretion has been advised, or whatever you're supposed to say. All right, time to open some packages. I'm pretty sure I know what the big one is. I think it's coffee. This one, however, someone told me they were sending it, and they just said, I got you a present from eBay, or a gift, or something like that. So I have no idea what that means, and I have no idea what's in this little box. So we shall find out. Appears to be in some bubble wrap. Oh, no way! It's a LINX programmer. Please contact me immediately so I can address it personally. Okay. That's from the eBay seller. Dude, awesome, thank you. So there's a viewer out east that I contacted, or he contacted me or something like a year ago. And he had a few of these Dynamic Controls LINX access keys. This is like a little Bluetooth module that allows you to do programming on the dynamic LINX controlled chairs with your phone. And he said he would sell me one for $100, but I haven't had like $100 to just spend on something for a while. But the power chair base we're using for the, the BMW Power Wheels project is controlled by this. Why is the microphone crooked? So yeah, dude, this is awesome, thank you. We're gonna take this out into the garage and check it out here in a few minutes. I want to see what kind of programming options we actually have. That was this battery bank that's been charging for a while. This is one of the ones I use in the Bounder to power the camera on the back of the chair and some other accessories. And this, I believe, is some coffee that was like custom roasted or something, or maybe homegrown, or something to that effect, if it's what I'm thinking it is. I'm always weird with old newspapers. I want to see what the date is. This is so weird. I'm wearing rubber gloves and like not touching anything. ccmcoffee.com, Kenya AA Fancy Green Coffee, 1 pound. Sweet. Oh, it smells really good. This is Zimbabwe Plus Estate, that word, whatever that is. Thank you. I will let you know how this stuff is. I'm sure it will be amazing though. Oh wait, I think there's one more. Ooh, another one. This is Ethiopian something? Ethiopia? Yeah, 3 little coffees to check out. Awesome, thank you, sir. Okay, I'm gonna clean up the rest of this stuff here, and then we're gonna take this little LINX programmer out to the garage and plug it into that chair base and see what kind of options we have for programming. Wow, the color is way off. Okay, so I've got a friend that has a Polaris RZR. He set it up last year with a thumb throttle and some other stuff, got a custom seat to put in it so it holds him in place and lets him drive the thing around in a field or at the dunes or wherever, basically. Well, this year he's working on a different control system because the thumb throttle on a RZR, not the best thing in the world. Working on putting a boat throttle on this one, and I went out there to kind of watch the progress and help out with some of the wiring and whatnot. So we're gonna jump over to that now. I think another couple days after that, there's a little bit more footage. Wow, why is my face so red? Anyways, check it out. John's spidey senses are tingling. He's like, I feel that there's a button about to be pushed. I need to not film this thing because people can type that into Google and find out the address it's registered to. Oh, okay, in that case. There you go, dox that person. Yeah. Boat throttle, yeah. And the gas pedal moves?
Yeah, watch.
Ooh, nice.
Sweet.
Awesome. So cruise control is also enabled, I guess?
Yeah.
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 Because the spring's not heavy duty enough.
Yeah. I don't even think those things are designed to return anyways. I think most boats, you just, wherever you put the throttle, it stays.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm running something over right now.
You may
See a wrench, some screwdrivers, a piece of
nothing
pipe.
super-
So what happens if someone tries to drive it right now? Is there a slip choke on that throttle cable? Or is the gas pedal pretty much not usable by itself?
Yeah.
That last thing?
Well, it would probably force the cable is all.
Okay.
You know.
That must make it fun to drive.
I don't know.
No one's drove it yet.
Untested throttle thingies.
That's why I'm not going to be the first. That's why I said it's going to get test driven.
No, I'm always the guinea pig.
It's going to
with
get
my
test driven,
stuff
but
anyway.
All the geese trying to escape the eagle. Shut up! You're too loud.
Reminds me of the movie The Birds.
Those things are all flustered. Holy cow. Also with the eagles, it makes me slightly less wanting to fly a drone around. Oh, I've had some, I don't know see what it was, but I was flying around once somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, and there was some bird definitely stalking that thing, which wouldn't have ended well for the bird because I had the carbon fiber propellers on it. I've cut myself with those things taking it out of the box when it's not powered up. Yeah. In gear, should I not be behind it? Oh, I guess the steering wheel is turned this way. You can try and back it out of here or what?
Makes you have to get the brake.
Brake one. Gotcha.
Throttle works.
They do that.
That's a cool little wrench.
It is. It's
Little stubby.
It's his dad's. It's
I don't even know where that came from. It somehow went flying out of here.
It must have popped out from under the tire. That was cool. Look, I almost ran over my toe. But
Yeah. And once again, that's why I programmed chairs to back up quickly.
I waited till you got a try before I hit the throttle.
Yeah. You're clear. Seems to work.
Try high gear.
High gear. Well, he's slowing down, so that's the main feature we need. Still no. Oh wait, yeah, I guess there's brakes. Yeah. Well, snap your seat in.
This is actually kind of neat. Once you get used to it, it's kind of neat. I like it.
How many pounds of force would you say that takes? Not much? Yeah.
Wash your hands. When you're in here, you've got more leverage. You're out to the side.
Plus that's your other hand.
Back pretty easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Return spring.
It almost returns a little bit.
Yeah. Rubber spring down there, it would.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's going to be so much nicer than some throttle I had before.
Oh yeah. I don't even know how a thumb throttle would work on that. It seems like it would take a lot of force.
My fingers were way tired.
Yeah. Nowhere is safe from those stupid geese. Just trying to eat food, watch YouTube. Nope. Geese. All right, so it's time to play around with this little LINX access key here. This is a programmer for the dynamic LINX control systems. I brought in this little power base here. This is one we're going to be using for the BMW Power Wheels project. And we have the joystick. This is the weird upside down one. But the way this thing works is you just basically plug it into the side of your joystick here. And then I think you have to turn the chair on. Yeah, we'll turn the chair on. Then the thing starts flashing blue. Then there's an app on the iPhone you open up. So there we go. We tap on that. I have to agree to all the I won't sue you stuff. And it reads the program from the chair. We'll just set that over here. But yeah, we've got quite a bit of diagnostic information here on this thing, and you can change the programming and whatnot. So if you go into drive function here, it has this sort of a graphical circle here that has to do with turning speed and forward acceleration. You can drag those little circles around. And then you can make all the adjustments here for reverse speed, acceleration, turn boost speed. I'm not sure what that means. Turn transition. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here, and there's a couple of interesting little graphs that it has. And then also you can go into the live diagnostics, and it'll show you what each motor is currently doing, and kind of graph all of that stuff out, which is sort of interesting. Like forward and back and turning and left and right. So yeah, kind of an interesting app. I think this is actually the only power base I have left right now that uses this control system. I had 3 of these things before. I feel like there's still another one around here somewhere, but I haven't seen it recently. But anyways, yeah, you can see the battery voltage. Oh, speed dial, does that adjust? Oh yeah, right here on the bottom. When I turn up the speed dial, you can see that that changes too. Yeah, so kind of a cool thing. I might have to stick the seat back on this thing and actually run around in it a little bit. I'm really curious what these little tiny motors are capable of doing when someone's actually sitting in the thing. I'm not sure how snappy or whatever you can get it tuned up to. I mean, right now, it accelerates pretty good, but the acceleration is set at like 47%, and turning speed 75% with 35% turn acceleration. So it seems like there's a bit of headroom on this thing, and we might be able to make it sort of zippy. But again, this thing's not going to be used as a power chair. It's just going to be sort of like a robotic base, as it were. Yeah, anyways, the little dynamic LINX access key, pretty cool device, just plugs into the side of your controller, and there's an app on your phone to control it. Apparently these things are kind of hard to get. They pop up occasionally on eBay. But yeah, thank you for sending me that. It's going to be super handy. Did you special order the switch panel so it says for racing use only?
Yeah.
No. That's the way it's
Because, you know, that gives you an extra 10 horsepower.
It does. It's the same with the stripes on the side.
I was say you need some more flames on this. That's another 2 or 3 horsepower.
We need a guy with a vinyl cutter, maybe, so.
If only we knew someone like that. While we're here and everybody's working on stuff, I happen to find this little micro switch that came on the van originally. And it goes right here to, well, before it was used to power off the lift, and I'm going to use it this time as an interlock so that the lift can't move when the doors are closed. Because, you know, windows and steel. Not the most OCD compliant install ever, but I think it'll work. I just wanted to get that part done. I'm not going to do the wiring right now, but these will basically connect to the, actually this wire right here, this giant green one. That's the main power circuit for the hand control for the lift. So we'll just tuck these out of the way for now. And we'll deal with that, well, what's the American term? We'll do it later. Yes, I've made the executive decision that all of you are forcing him to drive this thing right now.
I know of most of you. This is not okay.
Yes, it is. It's totally fine. Oh, where'd that meter go? Okay, I'm just gonna switch it back to not exploding mode, because if you try to measure voltage the way it's set right now, it will literally catch fire. I just have to move this wire over to here, because if you probe anything with it right now, it's a direct short. There we go. Never leave your meter set in current testing mode. Guess what makes your mom feel any better? I could get in the passenger seat.
I gotta wait till I can get my dad up here to hoist. Just like that. Speaker wires just like to be in the way. Radio wires.
It didn't hit him.
Cool. So this actuator supposedly works now?
Yeah.
Suppose. Yeah.
Let's see it. Uh-huh.
You're all
There's
the way.
Clark. Reverse.
You wait till you hear the thunk, I guess. Neutral's going to be impossible to tell.
And
Oh, it says neutral on the
neutral.
screen. It actually says it.
It likes the actuator.
Yeah. And then all the way back for the mode you're going to be driving it in.
High.
A little more. No? Was that it?
Above it.
There we go. Now it's in. That says H on the
It
screen.
might be because I have it a little snugger than it was used to.
Put it in H. Put it in H. There we go. Wait for it. Hey, neutral. Boy, that thing is slow at recognizing the gears.
Yes, it is.
Oh wait, now it turned off. It's not neutral anymore. Now it's just dotted line.
But when it's running,
There we go. Oh, now it turned back on. Whatever. When it's running, all the jiggliness makes it work
Yes,
properly.
It does actually. It never has. Like, we have to run the wire, Dad. At some point in time.
To defeat the press the brake to start thing.
What?
To get rid of pushing the brake pedal to make it start.
That's why I didn't put this back on.
As long as the seatbelt buckles don't fall down and short the battery, we should be good.
Well, you have to buckle them up.
You found it.
You found a way to bypass it?
Yeah, the most reliable way. We're trying to be sneaky, and I spent a lot of time going over the schematics,
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to use existing wires and just jumper one thing. But this thing's either too smart or too dumb for its own good, and it wouldn't let me do that. So all I have to do is run the two wires from the brake switch up to a toggle on the dash.
There's a brake switch back here.
Yeah, it's under the seat. It's a hydraulic one. It's in the hydraulic line. So when you push on the pedal, it just connects the two things. So basically just jumper off of that, run it up to one of the extra switches, flick it on, and you're good. Your brake lights will be on too, but who cares? This seems like quite the process of threading you in here. There's a lot of things to get caught on. I'm going to set my phone down. It's very slowly getting away.
Still running. Dad fixed it.
There we go.
Wrong man.
Well, you asked me what.
Can't get mine out. Want me to slide the seat ahead? Can you?
I think it's all the way forward.
I think it's all over the phone.
What is it?
The rails are hanging off the front. I think it's... Yeah, that's about it.
It doesn't have much.
I just need to relax.
And this is exactly why I installed attendant controls.
So you can drive it?
Yeah.
This is going to be hard to get used to.
I can hit the pedal to get it started, though.
Oh,
We'll have to figure out what gear we're in at the moment, though.
Yeah.
it's going to be hard to get used to.
Does the steering wheel tilt down? Would that help at all?
Yes, it does. That's what it was. We didn't put that down.
Ah, there we go.
That's the difference.
All right. Oh, there we go. Neutral. We have the light.
And an abduct.
Now I have to reach down here and hit this.
You got fuel? I thought you ought to check on so you don't run out somewhere.
Yeah.
There we go. L, it says.
For the first go around.
Yeah. Now the question is, can you turn hard that way?
Little blind dog.
Little blind dog. Does this thing have a horn?
No.
No horn. horses. That was the look of death. Oh look, there's the engine. That one doesn't see you. There we go. Nice.
There was a bird on it back too.
I know. What? Don't give me that look. That rattling's pretty nice.
You got the heat shield.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
That's annoying.
Or the skid plate or something. Whatever. Want to head back before you get too tired? Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Serious? Oh, I forgot. I have to push the button now. I changed the setting. Call Dawn. I forgot I was trying to save battery.
Calling Dawn.
I was trying to save battery, so I turned off the automatic recognition. Call Roger. I think I have him saved.
Just to confirm, you'd like to call.
Yes.
Calling now.
Okay.
Look at those things running around like idiots.
He did, he says. You know your first.
Is Chuck still here?
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach.
I don't know. I can't see.
I don't know his phone number. Do you know it?
No?
Yeah.
Huh?
Guess we'll try your mom again. Let's see here.
I guess I'll do one more lap.
Yeah, let me call your mom again. Oh, hey, he's calling. Hello.
Yeah.
So we came across a gate that seems to be closed out here.
I must.
John's muscles are getting tired. He wants to come back in and the gate's closed.
Okay.
Thanks. Get your knuckle just right. There we go. All right. Did you shift to neutral? No, we're still in drive. It's weird it started not in neutral.
As long as your foot on the brake.
It doesn't care? Huh.
See?
Yeah.
That was fuel. Sorry.
You would think the blind one would hear this coming. I don't know if that correlates into actually moving. Left just a tiny bit more. We're good. Perfect. Straighten it out. You should be good. That'll do.
Close enough, Ken?
Yep. Hey, it works. This thing has some old nasty fuel in it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Makes
You
that
want
thing
me
very
to?
unpredictable.
Oh,
No way.
that's why you have that like that.
Yes, for this exact reason. I was like, you know what? Someday I'm going to get into a Polaris RZR, and I'm going to need to grab my chair. Yeah. Yeah, especially in high gear. When it decides to go, you suddenly like,
To go real bad.
yeah. Where's the filler?
ready to go to the
Over there? Yeah.
Somebody else can go.
Yeah, high speed's a little weird without brakes. You just have to plan ahead a little bit.
Right, but it slows down fast enough, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And their return works pretty. I mean, it doesn't stick.
No, it doesn't seem to be. Good enough.
That works good.
Yeah.
Sound good when you come back.
Yeah, it seems to be clearing up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, now we use the internet stick to push the brake pedal here. we go. All right. Yeah, I think so. I would almost say the fuel almost needs to be drained then run. It's got some water or something in it, I think, the way it's running.
It sounded like it was cutting out when you were coming up that way.
Yeah, even when I got on it pretty hard, it was still kind of stumbling a little bit, but yeah, it seems to work.
I might take that tank out.
Ooh, coffee. I do have to keep remembering though, no brakes. You get out there, you get going, then it's like, oh yeah, no brakes.
Have it down in the sand. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh yeah, it just stops. The second you let off the throttle, it sinks.
Yeah.
There you go. Where's the best dune place? Or where do you guys normally go?
Coos Bay.
Oh yeah.
You like Coos Bay?
So Quantum 6000Z, not the slowest thing in the world. I actually smelled rubber that time. Wow, that's a good one. Hey, it's a doggy. Are we gonna race? All right.
Let me get on the,
Yeah, get on the thing.
on the surface.
I'll go when I hear your brakes click. I need to turn up my acceleration more. Ah, there's a door. Well, the thing's pretty much set up now. The brakes on it are still not connected, so we're working on a design to have a second lever that's going to be tied in with the throttle, and it's going to have sort of a slip choke on it, so when you push forward on the throttle, it can still be connected to the brake pedal, but until you pull backwards, it won't actually engage them. But anyways, thing works for now. You can drive it again. It's a little easier than a thumb throttle, and you know, it's a lot of fun, obviously. But yeah, there'll be probably more on that thing later on in the summer or whatnot, once we're allowed to go out and do things. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. I will catch you next time.